Meron ka din bang pinag-iipunan na goal, pangarap mo, no, katulad ng it could be a business fund, nag-iipon ka para sa kapital, or it could be a trading fund, it could be a travel fund, pwede rin shopping fund siguro, or Valentine's fund this coming February, or maybe mukbang fund or food fund, so leisure fund, whatsoever fund it is, no? Ngayon, nag-iipon ka from your hard-earned money, from your work, okay? And ngayon, naipon mo yung pera. Ngayon, it feels so hard to spend that money. Have you ever experienced that kind of feeling na, okay, nakaipon na ako, pero parang ang hirap bitawan ng perang inipon mo for that goal, alright? So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a growth fund na kung saan it doesn't feel hard to spend that money na pinag-ipunan mo because you're not going to trade a very valuable resources. Pag-usapan natin yan mamaya, no? So, we will talk about how can you create, okay, a growth fund na kung saan hindi siya masakit gastusin and masarap siyang gastusin, hindi ka mabibigatan at hindi mo makikita yung mga bagay-bagay na ang mahal naman ng mga bilihin, pinaghirapan ko to eh. Right? So, bago natin pag-usapan yon, ano ba yung dapat nating baguhin para magawa natin to? Unang-una, yung principles natin. Yung mga principles na iniisip mo araw-araw. So, kapag yung principle mo kasi, pagdating sa pera, is mali, okay, o hindi tama, mahihirapan kang tignan or paano laruin ang pera. So, ito yung kadalasan na ginagawa ng maraming tao, na kung saan, ang ginagawa nila para magkaroon ng pera is, ine-exchange nila or trade nila yung kanilang oras kapalit ng pera. So, isulat natin . So, most people trade time, okay? Trade time in exchange of money. Okay? They see time is equal to money. So, ganun yung nangyayari. Ngayon, kapag ganun ang perspective mo, ang tingin mo sa pera, you will spend or you will exchange your time for money for the rest of your life. So ano ba, ilan ba yung average lifespan ng isang tao? Ang average lifespan ng isang tao is nasa 78 years. Or convert na lang natin, bigyan natin ng 2 years, 80 years. And halimbawa, nag-start siya mag-work at the age of 20 years old up to 60 years old para mag-retire siya. That's 40 years na pag-work. So assuming na ganun yung tatahakin mong buhay or tatahakin ng taong yon, yung ganun na path, right? So now, 40 years of his time will be exchanged for money. Ngayon, after 40 years, ano pa yung pwede niya exchange for money? Kasi after niya, mag-retire na siya, di ba? Then, ngayon, kapag ganun na mangyayari, in-exchange mo kasi yung limited resources mo. Your only limited resources in exchange of money. Okay? So, kapag ganun yung mangyayari, it feels so hard na i-spend yung perang pinaghirapan mo because the money that you're going to spend is not money actually. Actually, it's your time na napalitan lang ng pera. It's your time. Okay? It's the time. Naging bill lang siya. So, yun yung reason bakit pakiramdam ng marami is ang mahal na ng bilihin, okay? Ang tataas ng presyo. Pero how come yung iba, ang dali nilang gastusin yung malaking halagang pera but it doesn't feel like things are expensive? Why is that? Diba? And why is that other people feels like everything is expensive even though yung ini-spend yung pera is small amount lang? It is because the perspective that you're using or principle that you're using, kung paano tignan yung pera. So, that's the one way you can look up money, no? So, another way na tinitignan or principle is that yung nagiging aware na time is greater than money. So, if you're thinking that your time is valuable than money, ngayon, i-utilize mo, gagamitin mo ng mas maigi yung oras mo ngayon. Hindi mo siya basta-basta ipapalit sa pera. Okay? So, with that, maybe you are looking for a promotion, para yung oras mo na inilalaan mo para sa work is mas valuable, mas malaki yung balik sa'yo, mas malaki yung bayad sa oras mo ngayon. Right? So, doon siya papasok. Kaya dyan napapasok yung mga middle class. But did you know that this one is half truth only? And the first one is the lie. Okay? It's a lie. And balik lang tayo, circle around lang tayo ha. Sa first one, time is equal to money. Most people believing that time is equal to money are living in lies. And this one, time is greater than money. It is a half truth kung saan, siguro mas aangat yung estado mo, state ng finances mo, yung health ng financial status. But did you know that the ultimate truth that you should know, you should be aware of, and dapat mong gamitin sa daily life mo, daily perspective mo sa pera is this one. Time is infinitely greater than money. Right? So, you have to think that your time is infinitely valuable than money. Hindi siya katumbas ng pera. If ganun yung tingin mo na sa pera, hindi mo na basta-basta ibebenta o i-trade yung oras mo sa pera. So, question, iniisip mo siguro, kung hindi ko i-exchange yung time ko sa pera, paano na kami mabubuhay ng family ko? Paano ko mapapakain yung mga anak ko? Paano ko mabubuhay? Paano ko masusuportahan yung mga taong umaasa sa akin? Okay, that's a good question, no? I'm not saying na wag mong iwan, or I'm not saying na iwan mo na yung trabaho mo agad-agad and then do the thing that I'm saying, no? So, what I'm saying is, you have to think that hindi ka forever magbebenta ng time mo. There will be a time na hindi mo ibebenta yung time mo. Because in this video, again, I'm going to show you ano ba yung pwede mong i-exchange sa pera na hindi mo na-exchange using your time, the limited resource. Ano ba yung isang resources na meron ka na pwede mong i-exchange sa pera, na kung saan kapag naging pera yung resources na yun, hindi siya mahirap gastusin. Katulad ng sinabi natin kanina, kapag pag-build ng growth fund. So, in the book of Genesis, God created the man in His likeness and His image. Okay? So, sabi niya, be fruitful, do multiply, do replenish, do subdue the earth, and have dominion. And now, God is an ultimate creator, and He created a mini version of Himself. And that is us. Tayo yun. So, meaning, you are a mini version of Himself. You are a mini creator. I am a mini creator. So meaning, ano bang meron sa creator? Creativity. So we can use, or you can use your creativity in exchange of money. Kasi nga, sabi niya, be fruitful, do multiply, parami ka, do replenish, do subdue the earth, and have dominion. So, gayon, I'm a beginner sa scripture ha, pero dun pa lang may mga clues and hint na how can you be abundant. Okay? May mga principles dun sa scripture na pwede mong gamitin in your daily life. Okay? So, for me, scripture is not a book of religion. Bible is not a book of religion. It contains religion, but Bible is a book of principles, promises, precepts, parallels, patterns, prayers, prophecies that you can use to position yourself in the path of prosperity. So, that's it really fascinates me, no? Thinking yung laman ng book. Okay? But going back, I'm not saying na you change your belief, ha? What I'm saying is you can use the principle. The principle is itself universal yan, hindi nagbabago yan. Going back. Now, creativity. You can use your creativity. Okay, let me write it. Creativity exchange for money, or i-trade mo for money. You can trade your creativity in exchange of money. For example, we have a business, we use our creativity, we created a learning material na kung saan the bar examiners or the exam takers, magte-take ng bar, is papapadali yung kanilang pagre-review. Kasi even though sa mga sa mga board exams, other exam, licensure exam, ang hirap ng review ng mga yan. I do understand yung hirap na pinagdadaanan nila. Okay? So, ngayon, ilang months yan na nagre-review. Now, we have to think a way na paano natin mapapadali yung buhay nila. Okay? How can they consume their learning material, matapos nila yung material nila, at the same time, during the exam, they can remember the things that they have learned. Okay? So, what we did, we used our creativity. We created a learning material na kung saan may mga illustrations, may imagery, may mnemonics, na kung saan mas madali nilang maalala. Right? And mas mabilis din nilang ma-consume. So now, we created a product and we create an offer. Right? So using our creativity. Now, yung offer na yon, okay, nag-build kami ng awareness sa offer na yun, and people give us a thank you note, which is the bills, the money, in exchange of that value. And now, because our creativity, okay, naging pera yung creativity namin. The question is, yung creativity ba namin is infinite? Can you be creative consistently o hindi? Obviously, the answer is yes. You can be creative as much as you can. You can create things as many as you can valuable sa marketplace. Now, using your creativity, God's given gift to you, you can make infinite money because you are a creative person nung pinanganak ka. Alright? So, creativity, use your creativity. Ano yung dapat mong i-build using your creativity? You have to create offers. Okay? Offers in exchange of money. So, bakit offer? The core imperative of business is transaction. And bakit nagkakaroon ng transaction? Nagkakaroon ng transaction because of offers. Right? Without offers, walang transaction. Without transaction, walang business. So now, if you wish to have a business, okay? Or kahit hindi mo pinapangarap magkaroon ng business, just have an offer. Create an offer using your creativity and then create some solution na makapag-address ng mga problem ng ibang tao. And then, in that way, you can exchange your creativity na binigay na sa'yo, the gift that you already have, no, in exchange of money. In that way, you can create or make infinite money na kung saan, eto na, using your creativity, naging pera siya, then this money will become your growth fund. Right? Growth fund. Anong growth fund yan? Yung growth fund na yan na yung fund na kung saan yan na yung gagastusin mo para sa mga gusto mong gastusin. Kunwari, you want a trading fund, yearly, monthly, daily, ikaw bahala. You want a travel fund, you want a shopping fund, you want a Valentine's fund for your partner, okay? And maybe you want a reunion fund, you want educational fund, emergency fund, whatever fund it is, no? Now, yung dreams and goals mo, okay, mas madali na siyang paggastusan or maglagay ng pera doon. Hindi na siya masakit kasi maybe you created or wrote a book, and that book nabebenta mo siya ng ilang piraso sa isang buwan. Okay? Let's say that book is around 1,000 pesos. By the way, I bought a book is 3,000 pesos from other country. And then that book is selling maybe kulang-kulang na $30,000 yung revenue nun. Okay? According to the author. So, if ganon yung mangyayari, you created something once, pero mapapakinabangan mo siya ng tuloy-tuloy, diba? Isn't that amazing na isang beses ka lang naglaan ng oras mo for that thing, pero tuloy-tuloy mo siya papakinabangan maybe 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now. Okay? So, that's how you that's how you use your creativity and exchange it or trade it for money. And that money, okay, na galing sa creativity mo, naglaan ka lang ng oras na saglit lang, maybe a week, a month, or a couple of months, and then kumikita ka na ng pera, kasi pinapalit mo na, trade ka nga ng creativity in exchange of money. Kasi yun yung hindi naiintindihan ng nakarami, no? They are exchanging their time, they limited resource for money, and then na-stuck na sila doon. But those people who have work, no, may mga trabaho, I'm not saying na, okay, iwan mo na yung trabaho mo, creativity na trade mo. You can do both, and then mag-transition ka ng pakonti-konti. Soon, in the next other video, pag-usapan natin yun kung paano yung flow ng pera. But this time, pag-usapan muna natin yung growth fund, kung paano mo ma-spend yung mga perang yan sa mga bagay na pinapangarap mo, sa goals mo, na hindi siya ganun mahirap gastusin, parang hindi siya expensive gastusin, or expensive yung bibilihin mo. Alright? It feels like, sabihin natin, fulfilling to spend that money, and that's how you do it. Right? So, another story, no? Since we have a product, no, the illustrative learning materials, so we are currently exchanging our creativity for money. Now, I receive some funds, and I'm using the funds to buy the things that I want. Okay? Bilihin yung mga goals ko, or maybe I can use that money again to make another money. So the growth fund creates another growth fund. That's the exciting part. But let's talk about it in other videos. Pero again, just remember, you have to use your creativity. God's given gift to you. Meron ka nun. Okay? Meron ka nun. Gamitin mo yun para i-serve yung ibang tao. Okay? Use your creativity to please God and serve the people. Okay? And then, as you do that, okay, you will automatically have money whether you like it or not. Okay? That's the amazing part. So, now, meron ka ng growth fund na hindi mahirap gastusin para sa mga pangarap mo. Could be, kakaipon ka na ng trading fund mo, ng travel fund mo, food fund, shopping fund, educational fund for your kids, maybe emergency fund for unexpected events, diba? So, anything na maisip mong gustong bilhin, hindi na siya mahirap gastusin. So, again, see you sa mga next video. Peace out, Cub Scout!